Hello everyone, how are you all? Myself Paik Patel, and we are going to discuss today chemical reaction and equation. Okay, so students, this is the first chapter of 10th standard of science, and now we are going to discuss about the chemical reaction and equation. So what is chemical reaction and what is chemical equation? In 9th standard you have already discussed about the atom, the structure of atom, and history, how the atoms were discovered. Okay, and now in the 10th standard we have to discuss about the chemical reactions. So this is first chapter. Let us see what is chemical reaction and what is equation. See, you can see here the definition of chemical reaction. What is the definition? The transformation of chemical substance into another chemical substance is known as a chemical reaction. Transformation of chemical substance into another chemical substance means what? If we are taking one substance and the substance is converting into the another substance, then it is called chemical reaction. Again, I am telling you, converting into another substance, not that only, because you should know that the two type of change can take place. Okay, here two type of change means which two type? One is a chemical change and another is a physical change. Okay, so chemical change and physical change. So chemical change is called chemical reaction, and what is physical change? Physical change. Physical change means what? Suppose you are having water H2O in a solid state, means you are having actually ice, and when this ice is converting into the water H2O in a liquid state. See, I have written here solid and liquid. It means that the chemical formula of water is not changing. This type of change is called physical change. Okay, so two type of change can be occur in a reaction. Chemical change means what? When a new compound is formed, that time it is known as a chemical reaction. And physical change means what? The compound will be just change its state only, not the chemical formula. So I hope now you are clear about two changes, chemical change and physical change. Okay, so in chemical reaction we have to discuss about only the chemical change. So many reactions are taking place in surrounding you, but you have to identify them. You should classify them whether it is chemical reaction or physical reaction. Suppose ice is melting, so as we have discussed, it is called physical change, it is not a chemical change. Okay, but some of example, see here, food get digest in our body. Food gets digested in our body, it is a chemical change, because in our food the fat, the protein, vitamins are present. Okay, but they are not in a simpler molecular form. They are converting into a simpler molecular form during the digestion. So the food get digest is the chemical change and chemical reaction. Rusting of iron. When you are buying a new iron nail or anything which is made of iron, it is having color. Which color? It is having the grayish color, shining gray color. But after some day the color will be changed. Okay, and in which it is changing? So it is changing in a brown color. So rusting of iron is the chemical reaction. And what is this brown color? The brown color is nothing but it is iron oxide. We'll see it later in next chapter. Okay, what is iron oxide and how it is formed. Burning of coal. Burning of coal here. Burning of coal. What is coal? Coal means I can write here as a C carbon. When it burns means the carbon is reacting with oxygen, O2 we have to write here, and it is converting into the carbon dioxide, CO2. Okay, so I should like here the carbon plus O2, and that's why here carbon dioxide is forming. So this reaction is also called the chemical reaction. Why? You can see the carbon reacting with oxygen to form CO2. Okay, so new compound is formed. Setting milk into the cheese or ghee. Wow, cheese. Okay, yummy. So milk converting into the cheese, again it is a chemical change. So these are some examples which are called chemical reaction. So many examples are there surrounding you. You need to identify whether it is chemical change or physical change, and how we'll see it, how you can identify them, which characteristics are there, we will see in this video only. Okay, but first of all, let us check out what is another term, which is the chemical equation. Okay, so what is chemical equation? So just before we have seen that carbon is reacting with oxygen and converting into carbon dioxide. So I wrote this reaction in sentence form, but it is very lengthy. Okay, so many reactions are there which are very long reactions, so many reactant we have to use. So we need to write this chemical reaction in a shorter form. So what is chemical equation? Chemical equation is nothing but shorter way to write down the chemical reaction. See the definition: representation of chemical reaction using symbols of substance is called the chemical equation. Means we are representing all chemical reaction in the shorter form by using symbol. Symbol means what? The symbols of each and every element are different, and we have studied in a 9th standard already. Okay, for example, here two element A and B, just for example. Okay, A and B, when reacting A with B, it is converting into C and D. Okay, so C and D and A and B, what are they and why we have put an arrow here? So this is the shorter way how to write down the chemical reaction. Here A and B are the reactant and C and D are the product, and the arrow is showing the direction of the reaction. It means that A, B, when reacting with each other, they are converting into the C and D. So this A and B which we have wrote in a left hand side are called reactant because they are reacting, and whatever we are getting C and D are called product. Okay, so see, A and B are reactant and C and D are the product. Okay, another example is there. See, it was just example, A and B or C or D are not an element, but here we have reaction when magnesium is burned into air to form magnesium oxide. See, when magnesium ribbon, you are burning magnesium ribbon, at that time it is reacting with oxygen and forming the magnesium oxide. Okay, and this magnesium oxide is in powder form. So here two reactants are there, Mg and oxygen, and that's why we have to put plus sign between them. Whenever more than one reactant or products are there, we have to put plus sign between them. Okay, so these were another reaction. Now the definition: reactant means what and the product means what? See, the substance which take part in a chemical reaction are called the reactant, and product means what? The substance formed after a chemical reaction is called a product. Okay, one more example is there. Now children, can you tell me here in this example which are reactant and which are product? Hydrogen and oxygen reacting to form H2O. Here 2 we have written for balancing, we will see it later. Okay, so here hydrogen and oxygen are the reactant and a product is water. So I hope now you have understood that what is reactant and what is product. And main thing what you have to remember, whatever we are writing in a left hand side is the reactant, and whatever we are writing into right hand side is called the product of arrow. You have to put arrow between them, it is compulsory. Okay, now let us see characteristic of chemical reaction. As I have told you, the physical change and the chemical change are there. So how you can say that the physical change is occurring or chemical change is occurring? Physical change means what? I have already told you that when the states of the compound are changing only, not their formula, then it is called physical change. Okay, but now which are the characteristics which are showing that the change is called chemical reaction? So when chemical reaction take place, some changes are observed, and these observable characteristics are known as a characteristic of chemical reaction. So following some characteristics are there. Okay, for example, first characteristic, change in color. Change in color means what? When a chemical change is occurring, chemical reaction is going on, that time the change in color can be takes place. Some reactions are changing the color. Okay, some are not changing, but some are changing. Another, change in a temperature means what? Sometimes what happen, if you have observed, some compounds are very cool, some compounds are getting very hot. For example, suppose you are having water H2O. When H2O water is reacting with NaOH, when water and NaOH means sodium hydroxide is reacting, the temperature will be increase. Okay, and sometimes what happen, the temperature can be decrease. Okay, so increasing or decreasing in temperature is also showing that the chemical reaction is going on. Evolution of gas. What is evolution of gas? You have seen so many reactions are there when two compounds are mixing, that time some gas is evolving, bubbles are coming out, and this is nothing but it is showing the chemical reaction. Okay, so in some compound like carbon dioxide gases are evolving outside, so it is also showing the chemical reaction is going on. One example you can say that when you are using ENO. Okay, when you are mixing ENO into the water, suddenly the effervescence is coming out. Why? Because ENO is reacting with water. Reacting with water means the component of ENO in which the mixture of different compounds are there. They are taking water as a medium and reacting, and the carbon dioxide gas is coming out. So you just need to remember that whatever gas is coming, it means that the chemical reaction is going on. Okay, and one more very important, formation of precipitate. Change in color you have already observed, change in temperature you have observed, evolution of gas maybe you have observed, but formation of precipitate means what? Suppose you are having two solutions, clear solutions. Okay, two solutions in two test tube. Now these two solutions are reacting with each other and forming product. Okay, so if the product is not dissolve in that solution, in that medium, at that time it will remain as it is, means undissolved, and this is called precipitate. Means nothing. See, suppose you are having two solutions, they are clear, transparent, and now when you are mixing, a new compound is forming, but it is not dissolving into the medium, and that's why it remain as it is in a solid form. This compound is called precipitate. Clear? The precipitate generally, have you seen the curd? Yes, it is looks like that. Different color may be there. Okay, and last is the change in state. Okay, change in state, sometimes during the chemical reaction changing of state can be occur, sometimes it cannot be occur, sometimes reactant convert into the product, react in a gaseous form, and product may be in a liquid form, or reacting in a liquid form and product may be in a gaseous form. So this all 5 observations are there by which you can say that these 5 observations are there by which you can say that the chemical reaction is going on. Okay, so I think now you have clear the concept that what is chemical reaction and what is chemical equation, and what are the characteristics of the chemical reaction. Okay, so these are some characteristics of chemical reaction, and now we have to see how to balance the chemical equations. So we will see in our next video, so please don't forget to look it, it is very important. For today it's enough. Thank you very much.